So what I'm not gonna do,
what you're not gonna do,
is be another one of these folks dragging Kanye. Is Kanye on some other stuff? Definitely. Does Kanye need help? Probably. Possibly. I don't know. I ain't got no psych degree. But was Kanye wrong when he said Jesus is king? Yes. Also no. The answer to that depends on the individual. The folks I work with rarely ever hear me talking about Jesus unless they bring him up. And I guarantee they know I rock with it. Meanwhile, you got buku folks out here doing everything short of preaching a sermon on their job. And as soon as they leave the room, folks that don't even believe in God be like, you know she going to hell, right? Why? In short, it's got everything to do with how folks carry themselves. Example time. So say you know a couple, and they the most dysfunctional couple you'd have ever seen in your life. Picture your auntie and that dude that she been with forever. He got 2 or 3 outside kids. She got a couple of charges for assaulting him. He done burnt up her visa and left her with the bill a couple of times over the years. She done hit a couple of his homeboys and the whole hood knows. Side note, if that last one bothers you more than him having outside kids. Now, it don't matter how many times they say they love each other. Anybody with good sense know that's a lie. Now contrast that with your little cousin and that dude that your auntie been pushing for her to be with. He don't never forget her birthday. She always talks sweet to him and don't play with his intelligence. Hood rats don't even look at him because they know he ain't about to entertain nothing they gotta say. She got his name saved in her phone as king and be showing up to his job to drop him off something to eat. It don't matter if they can't figure out how to say I love you. Everybody can already see. Disclaimer, none of these activities are an indicator of a healthy relationship, but they are some real good signs. So what does all this relationship talk have to do with Ghetto Gospel? Whether or not you say Jesus is king, don't matter. What you really believe is obvious based on how you operate. That woman at the job that's talking all about Jesus, but that's as mean as Cujo, ain't fooling nobody. Now, the purpose of this video ain't to make nobody feel guilty. The point is that if you don't believe God is who he say he is, the rest of his book don't even matter. Like, if you think somebody capping and they tell you they got something for you, it don't matter if they telling the truth, because in your mind, they ain't credible. So I think this is the last video I'm gonna do before we really start getting in on this Ghetto Gospel. But if you want to get anything out of this, you're gonna have to decide if you believe that God is credible. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some of the proof of God, but a good argument shouldn't be the reason you have faith, because it's always gonna be somebody out there that's good at arguing. When you get into this Ghetto Gospel, you gonna see and you gonna hear some wild stuff, and God gonna say some stuff that sound borderline impossible. But he ain't really interested in somebody that ain't gonna stand 10 toes down for him. If you claim to be on his side, you gonna have to plant your flag at some point and be like, no matter what the people say, I'ma love you anyway. You are my life, I can't let go. Shout out to Anthony Hamilton. So think about that, man, and make sure you know where you stand, cause this ride gonna get bumpy. But if you roll, I promise it'll be worth it. See y'all next week. Peace, and I hope y'all people straight.